Yes. Mm, did I? How's you know? Okay.
Don't hear
Okay.
it.
Shh. It's loud. Okay, baby.
I too loud.
Yes, baby.
What happened to your eye?
Nothing. Why you say that?
Mm,
I'm live. Okay.
why like that?
I'm live. Don't play. Don't play with the light.
Uh,
Go ahead. Go ahead in the room. Okay. Don't kill no. Don't kill no insects around her, boy. Sheesh. Woof. Kill an insect, she lose her mind. When you go out, baby, shut the door, okay? This is what happens, y'all. So y'all know y'all dealing with real time, real parent. Gotta have patience. Real talk. Good God, you gotta have the patience, man. So anybody tell you any excuses, man, tell them kick rocks. So come on and share this out, y'all. Let's go. Share it out, share it out, share it out, share it out, share it out. I'm on X, Real Sabir Bay on X, y'all. So please share this out. Real Sabir Bay on X. I need y'all to make it go viral, okay? And please read the title and add on to the title. Don't try to come with your agenda, baby, okay? Because y'all they don't let you do that on nobody else's show, okay? They call you a tether and they call you a coon. So please, people, I don't call tethers and I don't call coons, okay? All I ask people to do is come on the feed, add on. Shout out to my brother that asked me how do I always stay focused and keep giving our people stuff even though nothing comes back to you, but I get blessings. Okay, I seek respect, I don't seek attention. Respect, not attention. What's up, my sister Veronica? Come on, y'all, where we tuning in from? Let me know where we tuning in from. Share this to the Breakfast Club, Roland Martins, anybody else. Come on, share it out. Let's go. Send it to your politicians. Okay, send it to whoever. LA in the building. I always got my brother Jamal in the building. What's up? Where are we tuning in from? Not starting yet. So if I'm wrong about anything, I'll give everybody the opportunity. I keep trying to tell you this. Shout out Lance in the building. What's up, brother Lance? And I hope y'all can get on the feed, rather you at work, rather you sitting on your couch, rather you sitting at your break time, lunch time. I'm on the West Coast. It's 1:26 p.m. on the West Coast. So I want to shout out to all my international people. Shout out. Shout out to the international squizzard. Shout out to my brother Blunty. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. So again, if I put this out here, y'all, and y'all don't come on my feed, you keep typing. Remember this. This is my show. I will get rid of you. I owe you nothing. I give you enough of my time, so I don't owe you nothing. So if I put the link up here and you don't add on to this subject, then what happened? Sabir will get rid of you in a heartbeat. I have no problem with that. So listen. So share this out, y'all. Read the titles. I told y'all I gotta keep an eye on this little thing over here I created. So hit the like button right now. Where y'all tuning in from? I'm gonna give a shout out to my brother Blunty. my brother Blunty, my sister Tiffany, that's in France. Shout out to the fam that's in France. And a shout out to everybody that's international. So listen, my brother Blunty sent me something, right, about somebody with oud. I want to help y'all out. This is pure oud, people. This is pure oud oil. If you don't know what oud is, look up oud oil. Look it up. This is the pure, uncut, not time forward. So holla at your boy. This is pure oud. It smells so damn good. It's like a Y'all better look up oud. See, Europeans like to cut everything up. So this ain't cut. So this is, I can make it Sabir Bay oud. This is pure oud, people. Look it up. Oud means wood. So holla at your boy. Holla at me. What's up, brother Rod? That's my email right there. Strap in, share it out right now at this particular moment. Share it out, while I drink my smoothie. This mother freaker right here, this size in Erewhon's costs about $18, $19. But I make my own smoothie. So come on, y'all. We about to do this. We about to hit the mother freaking panic button, y'all. Let's go. Hit the panic button. We're going to take y'all back. We're going to take you back.
Hey, yo, Kurt, I just can't
take y'all back in time. Hip hop.
Tell them how it really goes. Yo, break out the paraphernalia. Posse up. Rally up the troops, can't let them regroup. The master plan to overthrow the empire is effective immediately. This is Coach advising to the elements. My brothers, it's time to be intelligent. Push the panic button. Yo, I couldn't said it no better. I like the flow. That's what I do with the tempo. The end to the intro. The Quan begins so smooth.
Rewind. I'm taking y'all back. I told y'all hip hop all day, baby. Let's go.
Hey, yo, Kurt, I just can't seem to find the words for it. Yo, tell them how it really goes. Yo, break out the paraphernalia. Posse up. Rally up the troops. Can't let them regroup. The master plan to overthrow the empire is effective immediately. This is Coach advising to the elements. My brothers, intelligent. Push the panic button. Yo, I couldn't said it no better. I like the flow. That's what I do with the tempo. The end to the intro. The Quan begins so smooth. So push the panic button. Act like a frantic nothing. A nut house. Foot and dance.
Because of copyrights, if they cut us off on Instagram, y'all, please come to YouTube. If they cut us off on Instagram, come to YouTube. Right there, Sabir Bay.
Moving shelter, wanna find shelter. I felt a sudden rush when my beat began, and God forbid if I had no pen, because without a pen, I'd be without a cent. Station first to turn it out again. So go find cover, hurry, vision blurry, come fury, mind about the worry of a phantom about the strikes, but you don't know when. It could be any time. The hell is slow when you pay, yeah, you know that we hunting. Push the panic button. Yo, they panicking, sip, but still like pose, make like a mannequin, store this place, they're playing rhymes to roll, it's time to spoke, too hard, shit you broke, got wind to your friend, come again, drop battling, like a champion, I stomp you in the ground, you can't be in the round. G4, give him hysteria, his story is, he ain't a warrior, awesome, collection of power, perfection of tower, a section of cowards, now what, I'm going for your jungle of vain, struggle in vain. Your bloody body remains. So let me expose that most enclosed can never write the rhymes they say. With those accusations of proven black, you facing a moving audience with your freestyle, you in jeopardy. Genevieve slapped with a penalty. Don't try to handle me. Man, look, I'm the type of brother that don't get whipped by a pussy or pump.
Who know who that is? Who knows who this is? Let's go.
Taking the jump in the ring and label me scum. Think twice. I give you mic hepatitis, step right, step aside it, get arthritis, brother, you might as well. Push the panic button.
Push the panic button. Who know who this is? Somebody get Tariq on the line. Let's see. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. This hip hop, baby.
Great way to spark for words that excite the mind. Rewrite the words that fit, then I write the rhyme. Make sure it's properly fitted, not sloppily spit it out on the mic. It's got to be knitted and padded to please the eardrum. The pressure is on to maintain the status of progress. Unless it gets done, a worry, scurry, hurry, scuffle. I don't succeed, I'm lost in the shuffle. So let me grab the mic and use the call as a lasso. The snag bound tie, I'm with the assholes. Execution, I execution, I flex them words at me. Now who's gonna be your back when we attack the fleet and pack? So then we subtract another sucker MC from the top of the list. I mop you with fists full of terror, got to insist. You better stop while you have a chance. I'm gonna avalanche, they'll call an ambulance, cause I'm a habitant, so we don't write no more. So fight this more, scream bloody murder. Tonight I'm your worst horror. Go tomorrow, hope I don't come again. Don't even borrow those lyrics from another brother. I hope you're aware to the fact a lot of kids don't. So call me Stoper.
Just said his name, y'all. Hey Rod, you lost your hip hop card, bro. Hey Rod, you lost your hip hop card, brother. Oh, so I gotta give flowers to this brother, man. Yo, shout out to Kwame. Shout out to brother Kwame. So maybe y'all heard this one before. I told y'all I could do this all freaking day, man. All day. Our mics are good, right? Are we good? Y'all can hear me loud and clear? We're loud and clear, right? So we're gonna have some fun. So come on, y'all, let's go. I should do a whole hip-hop show. What y'all think? Strictly true school hip-hop and bounce back and forth. What y'all think? I should take it international. International with this. I'm a hip-hop head, baby. I'm the fifth element of hip-hop. What y'all think? Come on, y'all, hit that link. Tell me what y'all think. Come on. Maybe you heard this.
Is the tape rolling? Is it loud enough?
Maybe y'all heard this one.
Ayo, Dre. I kick one of these kids is doing his own thing. One of these kids is one of the same. One of these kids
My era hip hop, baby.
now it's time to say his name. What's his name? It's the man we all know and love. What's his name? I think his name is Kwame.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Look at him. It's Kwame.
Kwame.
Oh, yeah, Kwame.
It's the man we all know and love.
Oh, I like her.
Kwame. I came home, there was company, some young lady, friends of the family, coming with a strut showing on maturity. She looked me over once just to make sure it's me. She hadn't any kids, no rings that carried, so I quickly assumed this pretty girl wasn't married. The girl was fly, cover not
Oh,
grown.
y'all, let's go.
Me on the cheek and said, look how he's grown. Compliments on my shoes, clothes, and some saying to my mother,
Oh, God, he's so handsome.
now for this lady, I kinda had the hot. She was laughing with my mother at my baby snapshot. But what got me going to set the day right is when she
On the
asked my
college
mother
bus
to
in the night,
spend the night.
please.
And now my mother said, sure, let her to my door. Sleep on Pump said he can sleep on the floor. Bother me none.
Come on,
But
y'all.
go to sleep soon. Plus I was feeling lucky. I was out staying out. That night we both couldn't sleep, so I had to do something just to keep us awake and not be bored. I went to France, bragging about the Germany, to London, here, let her know that I love her. She says, look, boy, I'm older than your mother. But she stays silent, put her hand in my hand, says,
This old body does need a young man. And whatever we do, it's between me and you. We'll do it right until the night is through.
so we started kissing. Ooh, she's feeling guilty. And after a while, she began feeling guilty. I said, what's wrong? Don't I make you feel happy? She said,
Oh, I know, but you're like a sight to me. I said,
listen, is you is or is you ain't my baby?
Give his brother his flowers, man.
And if you are,
Kwame.
give me a fat
He
kid.
just did a show in Philadelphia.
Is you is always you ain't my baby. Because a love like mine, I know your old butt miss. So why don't you give me a try? Look into my sleepy eye. Let me know, oh my, tell me, girl, am I your baby, baby?
Fifth element, baby.
You got to let me know right now. Give it a bebop, beady. Let me know, am I now? Ow.
Come on, y'all. We just warming up.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Give my brother Kwame his flowers, baby.
Something new, something different. Would you please give a warm welcome for the rhythm?
I should do a whole hip hop show.
Well, I came here for something funky to happen. Is this Christmas? Cause everybody's rapping. Prepare to get sparked by the song that I said. No, my name is Martin Luther, but I'm considered a king. Yeah. Puppy pumped by the mic I clamped. I don't need an amplifier. My brain is the amp. I got the beats to make you tingle, make your body mingle. Like you got the fever for the flavor of a Pringle. We got say not so. I'm just like Picasso, a pioneer. I am here. Ask me how I got so fly. And the dance I can give them a new beginning, Stevio, and my dope rhythm. I felt the Lord Master give a mental harm. My soul chief belief is that Islam. My beats pump, so let it grab ya. I got a trick for my name in Alibaba. And the dance I can give them a new beginning, Stevio, and my dope rhythm. I felt the Lord Master give a mental harm. My soul chief belief is that Islam. My beats pump, so let it grab ya. I got a trick, but my name ain't Alibaba. So open sesame, never heard the destiny. Bet you all the people in the place, I bet you the recipe. That it's a new beginning. My name is Kwame, and if you didn't know, I can tell you that I'm a Meliku brother, slicker than oil. Rap gets so hot it makes the spit boil. The rhythm.
Oh, maybe they heard this one right here. Maybe they heard this one, bro.
Not the average rapper.
Maybe they heard this one.
Come in.
Come on, let's go.
You know, we've been together for some time, and I've been experiencing some kind of feelings that change and rearrange for the better. And I hope that you've been feeling the same way, and pray that you ain't running game. Hey, just what do you have to say?
And I'm really thinking about you suddenly. I feel the same.
You do?
Give his brother his flowers, baby.
Give the light overjoyed whenever you are near.
Y'all remember that? Kwame, baby. Come on, y'all. We just warming up. Come on, share this out. It's always a party with Sabir Bay, baby.
Well, you seem to know what I'm saying. But let me just explain once more, okay? Check it out. It don't take a genius to know I care for you. Love, cherish, respect, and only be there for you. Why not? It's quite simple. A love affair like this, I can truly give my heart into. Happen to, cause you're my morning flower. For you, I give my fortune, fame, and power. No, I'm not kidding. But should we just enjoy this and take it as it is? You do? So do I. Did you see each other apple in my sleepy eyes? My dear, I must confess that I'm your love slave and you're my empress. I love you like a wife, mother, sister, or daughter. Worship your every move, even if you back water. I'm not playing this true, and my love is for only you.
Hello.
Kwame, baby.
Is the tape rolling? Is it loud enough?
Let's go. I'm almost done. Let's
Hey,
warm it up.
Dre. I keep
One of these kids is doing his own thing. One of these kids is one of the same. One of these kids is doing his own thing. Now it's time to say his name. What's his name?
It's the man we all know and
Tell me,
love.
what's his name?
I think his name is Kwame.
Oh yeah, that's him. Elmo, look who gets him into the guy.
Kwame.
Oh yeah, Kwame,
It's
that's
the man we all know and love.
Oh, I slept on
Kwame. I came home. There was company. Some young lady, friend of the family. Coming.
February 10th, 1989, 5:35 a.m. A young man sits in his room.
Best times done. Yes, sir. Early 90s hip hop rule, baby.
As he punches the final program, he is listening as the boy sings.
Hold the microphone with the Uzi grip. The rhymes of the ammo and the brain of the clip. Cause I'm smarter than a microchip. And the mic don't slip. When I strike your lip on the psycho tip. No game, so don't try to bait. All mistakes don't change, so I'll never erase. It's a show and prove, not a show and tell. And I'm a show thrill. Ain't no thrill. MC heavy to a featherweight while I laugh. Because I'm heavyweight.
Cut. So I just wanted to warm up with y'all. I had to give that brother his props, man. Kwame is that dude, bro. So listen, we do a lot of stuff on this show, y'all. So push the panic button. Sabir Bey is live. So if you're a Christian, Muslim, Seventh-day Adventist, Apostolic, whatever you are, come on to the feed. I know y'all hiding. So some of y'all Christians are totally twisted up, ungodly, bro. So I'm not here to beat y'all up, but y'all could join the feed. So people been asking me, Sabir, what do you practice? I practice peace, because that's one of the principles that we stand on. But Islam only means peace, people, for the record. I don't understand what that means. Islam only means peace. Brother Calvin, how are you, brother? I was having a party. I ain't even stop this now, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh no, you good, man? Hey, but I was just thinking about something, and I got to share this. But I mean, you already know because you said, like you said, you up hip hop, and when you hip, you hop. I totally agree with that, 100%. But also too, you got to think about it compared to nowadays, compared to back then. When we did music was for the people. It was our message that we was getting out to our community.
Yep.
Nowadays, not so much. And the reason why I said it, because the message that they're giving now is different from the message that we were given then. Like KRS-One, Biz Markie, Dougie Fresh. We were given music for the people to dance to, but also a message to your music.
Yes, it's always
Like
been. It's always been a
Sugar
message.
Hill Gang.
Yes,
Right.
it's always been a message. The OJ's has a song called "Message in the Music." I don't know if you ever heard that before.
Yeah.
I don't, somebody jump on my feet and said, "I hope you can help me." Help you how? I don't know. I can't help myself. How can I help you? Somebody on Instagram saying, "I hope you can help me." So I help every day. But go ahead, brother.
Right. And it's like the reason why music came about definitely in our community as a whole is because we were being oppressed, and the music was the way that we were able to not express ourselves, but also to reach out to our community, our expressions.
Hold on. My only cut the wisdom, brother. This person said, "I'm 15 years old, and I'm 15 years old. I'm from Georgia." You can come on my YouTube channel, brother. Come on and talk to me. But people be sending me these AI automatic stuff, man. I don't know what it is. Sometimes it's porn or whatever. But anyway, come to my YouTube channel, fam. I have a 15-year-old on my Instagram right now saying help. So I'm here to help them. So you have guys like Umar Johnson selling them pipe dreams, talking about we out here helping the youth. They ain't trying to help the youth. But go ahead, my brother.
Oh no, I mean, I appreciate you by all means. But like I said, it's the music and love as well as message came out of the oppression that they had, that we went through, or we were going to where they were suppressing our voices individually. So as a unit, we created music and message through music. Nowadays, like I said, not so much. They're not creating the right message in the music nowadays. Nowadays, they're promoting just guns, sex, and drugs.
And they're telling themselves, but this is the thing, brother. This is what people, and I looked at certain stuff. I looked at the Breakfast Club, right? I'm looking at the Breakfast Club early today, and I'm going to get into this thing about Israel in a minute. So I want y'all to understand, right? I was looking at the Breakfast Club, and we making nonsense like this go viral. The Breakfast Club don't want to have real conversation. What the hell? Who cares what Plies says? What does Plies even rap about? Why Plies questions black men who don't support Kamala? This is the stupid stuff they have on the Breakfast Club. Like, really? Who cares about that? Like, seriously, y'all need to send this over to the Breakfast Club. Tell them I have a track record in radio. I've been doing radio probably longer than them. But the weird part is, it's all about prestige, brother. And they push who they want to push in the front of you. Because once you study, political science and in advertisement, it's crazy. I just don't sell people out. So y'all can send this to the Breakfast Club. And Charlemagne would never hit me up and have a conversation with me on this. Right? But I don't care about Plies. This is the crazy part about this, brother. Everybody's supposed to question politicians if you giving them money. Y'all question me. Why not question the politicians? I'm not a politician. You follow me?
No, you even put a question to judge if you
question all of them.
if you believe that he's not doing things justly. You're supposed to question anyone because that's where you get the clarification from, what their
Yes.
position is and what their standpoint is. But if you don't question a person, you never know where they stand. But then once they get to where they get to because of your support or not, and it's still affecting you, now all of a sudden now you want to question, but you had the opportunity to question
Let me
from the jump. Why didn't you take that opportunity?
let me ask you a question. How could you ask the question when you don't even know what the question to ask?
Right.
Let's think about it. Somebody send us to Brother Plies and tell Plies to email me, contact me. I'll sit with him. We stir it up. Let's see how many people would send it to Plies so we can have a conversation. Let me share this with you. John Henry Clark said, and I'll quote him. No, he said, when someone says that they're your leaders, listen to me again. If someone say that they're your leader, ask them these questions. What's the message? What's the message? Who you taking the message to? Who is it for? Just ask them. What is the message? You don't even know the question to ask. Just watch The Breakfast Club. That shit is sickening over there in The Breakfast Club, bro. I'm 1 minute they talking about Ben Affleck getting a divorce from J-Lo, right? Instead of talking about what he was talking about in Palestine. You follow me? He studied Arabs. He studied all these. He studied these things, but you don't want to have that conversation. Maybe that's why he's getting a divorce, because when your moral compass hits you, brother, it's something else. I'm telling you. You can't go backwards, brother. You cannot go backwards. I'm being 100. When your moral compass hits you, and that's what happened, and I'm looking at Ben Affleck. Matter of fact, let me give you his name. You know his name means Ibn. Did y'all know that? You know that the word Ben, B-E-N? Oh, history is all around you, B. Did y'all know his name means Ben, means son? Did y'all know that? Oh, don't believe Sabir. Look it up. Ben Affleck's name is Arabic. Oh, it's Arabic, baby. Go look up the word Ibn. It means son of Affleck. The son of Affleck. Like Benjamin Franklin. Ben Jermaine, son, the son of Jermaine. Ben Jermaine. Ben Franklin. So the name is English Ben. Ibn is Arabic. I know that's kind of hard for some of y'all to digest, but just look it up. See, these are the conversations that they don't want to have on the Breakfast Club, because that show is based around gossip. That's what it's based around. It's not based around truth. It's based around gossip. And real people will sit in the room that will go head to head with any of those people in that room, brother. Straight up. Have you noticed who they put on those platforms? So when you hear music, right? Ibn, Ben, critical thinking, and common sense. Damn. Oh, you didn't notice that? Oh, brother, you have no idea who I am, Rod. Hold up. So when they used to have these songs like Message in the Music, what's up, baby? Y'all remember them?
I studied the cup.
You did what?
I studied the cup.
You dirtied the cup? Then clean the cup. You dirty, did you clean it? So it's stuff like this, brother. So I don't know if you remember. The Ozzy Brothers had a song called Voyage to Atlantis. Remember that song?
Yes, sir.
That song? I told you I could do a whole hip-hop R&B because it's all the same. All of this is hip-hop, people. All of it's hip-hop. When you hip, you hop. So the Ozzy Brothers had a song called Voyage to Atlantis. I will always come back to you. If you know about floods and you know about the period of time, how things get flooded, Atlantis, I will always come back to you. So it's back on the rise when you have these tsunamis and stuff like that, just for the record, okay? So Earth, Wind, and Fire had a message too. The 4 elements that you are built off of, brother, is fire, earth, air, water. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Fire, earth, air, and water. It was one element missed out of Earth, Wind, and Fire concept. But see, they have to dummy you down. See, while we sit back here and praise people and let niggas twerk, right? And knowing nothing about your history, nothing about the past, nothing about your history. right?
But
You,
but then it goes back to what I was saying, my brother. They know that we are very intellectually emotional people, to where sometimes we drive off of our decisions based off of our emotion. But we were back in the days, we were more in tune with our emotion. We're more in tune with
because
self.
they figured it out.
But they separated the two. And now our emotional intelligence is one over here, while our emotions are over here, and they feed off of our emotional ignorance. That's why
Oh,
they're able to have us vote for a unjust cause, or vote for a person who doesn't mean us well, who are a deception. Absolutely,
what you just
100%,
hold up. Let's see
right
how.
on
And now,
T.
mind you, brother, you just called me, right? Now I'm going to show you what you just said. What makes so much sense. Appeal to the ignorance. Here it is. You think I don't know what this is why. Let me say this to y'all, just in case they try to get rid of this video. But I pay for StreamYard, so don't worry about it if anybody wanted. So I can care less about YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. You can set it up tomorrow with me and see how this flow. Appeal to ignorance. So you just said that, brother. Appeal to the ignorance. So that's why they give you all the crazy stuff on social media. They used to have this weight. I went down, I forgot where I was at one time, what country. It was in a country. And they used to bring stuff like maps inside carpets and stuff. Like I went into this slave place, right? It was crazy stuff. And they used to leave symbols in there. Even the song Wade in the Water. All of those things had a message. So when people, because the feds don't sleep, the enemy don't sleep.
Of course not.
Let me share this with y'all. What Bob Marley said. Bob Marley said, the people who's trying to make this world worse don't take a day off, so why should I? He was shot and performed the next mother freaking day. The next day they tried to assassinate Bob Marley, bro. And Bob Marley performed. And it reminded me of me when I got shot 5 times. At the time, I was really just getting into this, right? And I thought about it. Maybe somebody knows something. I got a bullet in my, hold up. I have one in my head, one in my chest, one in my back. So I thought about this, right? What Bob Marley said, right? Bob Marley said, the people who's trying to make this world worse don't take a day off, so why should I? He came the next day to perform. Let me show you something, bro. That's me. You see the hole that's in the back of my head. That's where the bullet went in my head. Right there.
Sorry to hear that.
No, it's okay. I told you. The devil plan and a law plan, and the law is the best of plans.
Absolutely, 100%.
Devil plan and a law plan, and the law is the best of planners. So
Absolutely,
when Bob
100%.
says, you don't take a day off, so why should I?
Of course, I agree with you 100%. Because the FBI wants to know what you're thinking, what you're eating for breakfast, what you ate for lunch, what you ate for dinner. They want to know everything about you. So, but then here's the thing: why we are operating off of the same procedures, the same wavelength. We're supposed to be able to, just like you, my brother. Prime example, you were inspiration, because we're supposed to be doing the same thing that you're doing. So when we come onto your podcast, or we join in an intellectual conversation, we're supposed to be able to attribute to that,
brother,
and take this thing further.
What I'm seeing, what's up, my brother? No suits. And what I'm seeing, brother, there's a lot of niggas that scared. I'm gonna be real. I ain't tied to nothing. Hip hop makes you free, my nigga. I don't care. Rather I lose whatever. I lost the son. You follow me? So me personally losing a house, car, whatever, you can get that shit back. I'm fine with it. And I'm dead serious. If you follow me this long and you haven't noticed that by now, that it's not about money with me, but I do know that you need money. You follow me? This is the craziest thing ever. Like I'm watching this and I'm sitting back, like watching this nonsense, man. And I'm like, yo, y'all still going for this craziness? Here's the song, brother. I wanted to play for you. This is the OJs. Remember what I told you? Oh, they had to kill his brother, OJ. Telling you, they scanned through everybody's songs. We gonna talk about one thing. Oh, go check this song out by the OJs. I had the pleasure of meeting Brother Walter from the OJs and Eddie Levert. Shout out to those dudes, man. I used to talk to Walter a lot on the phone, but I think I still have his number. But when you sit with these people, bro, and you really, even Stevie Wonder, shout out to my brother Stevie. It's crazy that I'm watching this unfold. And all people always say, yo, Sabir, you should be doing this, but we need people behind me to do it. Y'all got to put it out there. I'm fine. Y'all know I could walk the streets and have a conversation and blend in. I could be in a motherfucking Lyft or Uber or a plane or a shuttle bus and have a conversation with people, B. But the crazy part is people want to pull at you. They didn't want you to do everything instead of saying, yo, what can we do to make this thing better? I'm fine. You know what I mean? I'm good. I don't need, listen, the little one right there, my son, which his birthday is coming up the end of this month. My son, Ibn's solar return is the 30th of this month. So, damn, 2 years. Whew, that boy. God damn. But the crazy part is, right? Like, I'm really watching this, and y'all put stuff out here like this. This is what black people love. I didn't even want to play this video. This is what black people love. This is Tariq Nasheed, a nigga in his 40s doing stuff like this. And y'all, he talking about, man, I got a lot of people following me. He has a lot of ignorant people following him. This is the most stupid and disrespectful stuff ever. And it shows the ignorance of him. He has to make cartoons of people. Instead of getting on the phone, I'm pretty sure he can talk to Uncle Luke. Uncle Luke didn't say nothing wrong. Luke told him what Tariq was doing is separating the people. What the hell is Tariq Nasheed bringing to any of these things? Somebody share this to Tariq Nasheed if you're in the Foundation of Black America. I'm out here in Cali. He out here in Cali. We can have a sit-down discussion on his platform or whatever. We allow this bullshit and not be checked. And you talking about checking politicians, right? Why not check the people that is putting out this false information and tell a grown-ass man, stop making memes or whatever memes, you know what I mean? And get on a phone and contact somebody. You follow me? And say that it's
I seen his, I remember I told you that I was going to follow him and see what he's talking about and see if I can relate to it. There's no relation there. And the reason why I said that, he's a basic man having a basic conversation with a plural of insults with intent to hyphen the content.
He said it though.
That's childish.
He said it.
That's childish.
He said he want to make the microphone check go to the Oscars, nigga. Then he talking about how many people follow him. You can have 1 million dumbass followers. You can pay for followers. I don't know if you know that or not. You can pay for followers. He's not authentic at all. That's why he has to go down to name calling. But I'm pretty sure he can find a way to get in contact with Luke.
Well, like what I have to say that, I mean, by his content that I understood, and I listened to him for a bit to make sure that I wasn't getting the wrong idea. I got the right idea, and he's not somebody to debate with because he has a childish content on his feed with a childish mentality. But you got to think about it too. It goes back to the days of old in which we were becoming separate as a people because of controversy.
But
When
he
you
knows
create
that.
controversy amongst the ranks, you separate us, and that's what uh, 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 Oprah Winfrey's been doing for years. And she became a millionaire off of controversy, chaos, gossiping. It's $1 million industry to do that. And when you jump on that bandwagon, you get a piece of the pie
Maybe I need to
because
do
they
it.
want. Go ahead.
Maybe I need to do it. Maybe I need to do that. But see, real issues that is going on, honestly, real stuff that is going on like this, brother. I can't make this up. So please share this out. So listen to this doctor. Listen to this doctor. I think he's from here, right? But listen to this doctor. I think he's from Chicago. He's at a Chicago press conference, right? Listen to this.
May have a hard time doing this. I went to Gaza about 3 weeks ago, came back after being there for about 3 weeks. I primarily worked in the ICU and in the emergency room in Al-Aqsa Hospital. I thought, I'm not a politician and I'm not a military strategist, but the moment we drove through Rafah with a UN convoy towards the middle area where we were going to be stationed, it became clear to me that what I was seeing was unfathomable. There was a young woman who got laid up right next to the young boy I was treating. She was 22 or 23 years old, full body surface area burns. And she was unable to speak because she likely had inhalational injury because the same burns that burned her skin likely burned her airway. And a woman screamed from outside the door, Hamil, she's pregnant. And so we turned her over quickly because she had come in, lay down on her belly, and somebody put an ultrasound probe on her belly, and she had a viable 18 to 20-week pregnancy. But when we did our secondary survey and tried to understand what other injuries she had a shattered tib from an explosive injury. She had burns that covered over 70% of her surface area, which is a death sentence in an environment where you can't find gauze and there isn't clean water and there aren't antibiotics. We all knew what this meant on the ground in the trauma bay the first minutes we met her. She was gonna die there and her baby would die there.
He hurt.
And there was nothing we were gonna be able to do about it because the Israeli government and the IDF had made it impossible to care for people to the extent which they deserve. Every human being deserves the right to medical aid in that situation. She was no fighter. She was a pregnant woman who was sitting in her home when a bomb dropped on her head. And she eventually moved to the ICU. And every day she lived until she died, she was in pain. Because we didn't have the kind of medicine we needed to care for her pain. And when wound care came in America, I'd give her 2 Dilaudid before changing her wound dressings. And there I could give her nothing. And every morning when we'd round, we'd stop by her bed first. And every one of us and the Gazan medical professionals who are heroes that one day will get to be here and tell you their stories themselves so I don't have to tell it for them. We'd all keep our mouths shut and keep the tears held back because we knew we couldn't do anything and we knew the inevitable was coming. Until one day I walked in and the bed was empty. And her story is just one of tens of thousands. And her family mourned for her just like we would mourn for our own family members. And she and every single person in Gaza deserves the dignity and support that humanity as a whole is burdened and has an obligation to provide. I stand here and I'll conclude with this last thought, which is the reason I lose sleep and the reason we cry tears isn't sadness anymore. It's a feeling that we have no ability, despite being from the most powerful country in the world, providing the bombs that drop on these innocent people, that we have no power to stop the bleeding. And so we call for a ceasefire and a stopping of the bleeding by stopping the sales of bombs. There's no reason, but the bomb that dropped on that young woman's head had to be made in America. I may have a hard time.
Part, like, I'm really feeling what he's saying, bro. Like, niggas ain't got bombs dropped on them. This is the crazy. You talk white supremacy, right? You talk the white man the devil. You talk the white man this, right? But if you bombed your house, what you gonna do? I'm thinking, I'm watching this last night, and I'm like, what can I do? And that's what really made it me, honestly, brother, motivated me to do this video today, because I was fucking done with y'all. I was so done. It's nothing else I can say, bro. Excuse my language, but I'm done. What else can I say? I can't say it. I come on here every day, sometimes twice a day, and give you. And I'm like, damn, what else do you want from me? If I talk about what I saw, then they'll block videos. I don't get no support from people on here. People, believe me, I don't. I get no support, none like that. Probably 2 people out of a million people be on these feeds, and I'm just being 100 with y'all. So ever think that I'm making millions of dollars, or thousands of dollars, or $500? I'm not making that big. You know why? Because I'm telling the truth. Because I'm telling you, I didn't even want to do a video, but I watched that video last night. I lost my son at 22. He said that woman was 22 years old. Niggas talking about old school, old this, old that. Nigga, live. You're not walking outside every day. And niggas in the States, we ain't got nothing to do with that, but your goddamn tax dollars are helping. Every last one of you cats that paid taxes and scared to say, nigga, I'm not going to pay. You follow me? Oh, no, it's I would go to jail. Nigga, go to jail then. Nigga, I'm from the hood. We go to jail all day long. All freaking day long. They can't hold you forever. The one thing they can never hold you forever for, the only one that they can hold you for is murder. Don't worry about it. It's always a light at the end of the tunnel on anything else. But if you put somebody like me, because I was in there for 6 months one time, and everybody that came to my cell, I educated everybody. I wasn't watching football and basketball. I was doing a time of football and basketball. Had to do 6 months, 28 days in there. 6 months, 28 days for contempt of court. Factology. That's contempt. So everybody would come to my room and sit with me. This is over God knows how many years ago. But they would sit with me. And they say, one dude gave me the name Sabir, which means patient. He's an older dude. And he said to me, I watched you for a month. Just like they watching right now. How can we poke holes in Sabir Bay? They trying to figure it out. You can't. The best thing to do is to ask me. And I'm going to tell you honestly. So as I'm sitting there, he poked. I used to sit with the Christians. I'm not lying, in there. White Catholics, I used to sit with them. I would go to Jumar inside there. I would versatile. First of all, I'm from the streets. So I was cool anyway. But I would sit with these people to find out what's what. And he peeped me and asked me to come in his cell one day. And when I sat on his floor, I'll never forget. This is in 1998, 99 or something like that. And I'm sitting on the floor. And he told me years from now, I won't even be able to touch you. I said, nigga, what you talking about? He saw something in me. He probably dead by now because he was older then. And he said, one day I won't even be able to touch you. Allah be my witness. This is real. I was in this place called CFCF. Look it up. If you know anything about CFCF, you get 1 hour out and 23 hours in. That means you stayed in your cell the majority of the time. You follow me? That's what's going on. So as this was going on, I always would leave my cell, not physically, but spiritually. I would leave the cell. I would never be in the cell. But when I wake up, I was in the cell. And let me tell you something about cells and understand how this works. This man is so good at what he do. Remember I told you what Bob Marley said? Bob Marley said, the people who's trying to make this world worse don't take a day off, so why should I? And that's why I didn't do it. Those words will keep ringing in my head when I hear that. I don't want to give up, but I need people to support it. So if you're sitting, if you have a car, if your battery dies in your car, would it start? Would your car start?
Absolutely not.
Listen again. If I'm sitting in a cell for 23 hours out of a day, what does that do to you? You don't get it yet? If you're not mentally right, it will drain you, bro. It's called a cell for a reason. I don't know if you ever been in these motherfucking walls before. It drains you. And once in a while, they let you go out to the sun, which everybody needs. Raw energy. Raw. You need that. So the whole time I'm in there, I said again, Allah does not give you anything. And yes, I'm a Muslim. And so are y'all. A lot of you are Muslims. period.
Yes, sir.
If you understood what a
Yes,
Muslim
sir.
is.
Yes, sir.
And a Muslim only means one who submits to do the will of God. Rather you're a Christian, rather you're a Jew, no matter what you claim it is, be Afro spirituality, whatever you are, you all worship Ra. You worship Ra in the sky. When you wake up, you say amen, amen, amun, whatever which way, it's still Ra. So when I'm in this cell every day, and I'm telling my son, at the time he was my daughter's age, my son was born in 97, the one that got killed. The whole time I'm there, I'm telling my son I'm on vacation. I never called a female on the phone. I never called a friend on the phone. I called my son when I was in it because I was standing 10 toes down, but I was educating. And Allah will put you in places, bruh, and Allah will test you. Let me tell you something. Allah will test you on so many levels. And when I lost my son, I said, damn, that is the ultimate mother freaking test, brother. That is the ultimate test to test my patience. And bear with me. I'm going to put something up here for you, brother, so y'all can understand. And what these people are going through is a real hard test. This is what Allah will do to you. I don't care about losing a car or a house, brother. I don't care about none of those things. That's irrelevant subjects. Allah will test you in 3 ways. Allah will give you what you want immediately and test your gratitude. 2, Allah will give you what you want, little delay, and test your patience. My name means patient. And it also says Allah does not give you what you want and test your faith. That's how this works. So what happens, Negroes lose jobs, Negroes lose homes, Negroes lose all these things. He's testing you on what you are. And I've honestly, brother, I believe I passed that test because you can't give me nothing because I have the principles and the morals. And if anybody's been following me for this long, you should know I lost pages. I lost super chats when my YouTube was down. Allah will test your patience. So what happens? He does not give you something that you cannot handle. This is what is going on. So when people get on these feet, appreciate these people while they're here, babe. I'm telling you, you got a lot of fake stuff floating around on social media. I don't make cartoons about people. You know what I mean? I don't do those things, B, because there's a lot of stuff that is happening in this world, and we ain't got nothing to do with that. Calling people coons and tethers, and oh, he looked like he need to eat. Niggas eating off the white man, and y'all scared to address these cats. It's just the reality.
Well, you got to think about it. We so far behind. We haven't even got Uncle Sam and Sambo right. I mean, Uncle Tom and Sambo right. We still thinking that the derogatory term is Uncle Tom when it's actually Sambo.
Listen, Malcolm said, don't call nobody Uncle Tom, call him Uncle Roy.
Uncle Roy.
They got it to a point because they'll try to sue you for calling somebody Uncle Tom. You didn't know that?
Didn't know that.
Said. Oh, yeah, go look it up. Go look up what Malcolm said. He told you that. They try to sue people for calling somebody Uncle Toms now.
Yeah, slander and libel.
Called slander. What we should be suing people on for slander is calling people black. See, this is the crazy part. When you call yourself something that is not you, right? It's fine because you're committing fraud against yourself. You can't even tell niggas that. You can't even tell black people. If I pull my daughter out here again and ask my daughter what color is she gonna say brown, and this is black. This is how crazy we are. And so how will we know anything about Israel, brother? Well, in the words of Eddie Griffin, it's not real. Eddie Griffin calls it's not real. So the crazy part is this whole Jew thing, right? We get into this whole Jew thing, but nobody's talking about Jew. Jews don't even believe in Jesus. That's the crazy part. You got you crazy black Christians running around talking about celebrating Christmas. Ain't that a motherfucker? Ain't got nothing to do with Christmas. Right?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Listen. I'm gonna be 100 with you. Yeah, nothing to do with. You better go read your book, your Bible, Jeremiah. Go read Jeremiah in the Bible, and it says, "Do not follow the way of the heathens, for they cut down the tree in the forest and nail it and lace it with silver and gold. They lace it up." It's in motherfucking Jeremiah if you're a Christian. But the reality is, Jesus wasn't even born in December. That don't even make sense. But this is why I'm looking at this whole thing with this whole Jewish stuff, right? Muslims believe in Jesus. Ain't that crazy? And you got niggas are following Christians and Muslims believe in Jesus as a prophet, right? He's the most quoted person in the Holy Quran. Did y'all know that? Jesus is the most quoted prophet in the Quran. But you got Christians following these Jews, these fake Jews, right? So, but yeah, but they don't even celebrate because they go get all you dumb people, take your child, sit on a man's lap that you don't even know. He could be a pedophile and ask for something that your father's bringing. Oh, I'm not calling out Clarence Thomas. I'm calling out the conscious people. Why you call out Clarence Thomas? Come on my YouTube channel if you come to YouTube, okay? Subscribe to the YouTube channel as soon as you come over there. So the crazy part is we will put our child on a man's lap that we don't even know and give him and tell him he's bringing you toys. Nigga, that's how this is. Y'all talking about pedophiles?
Facts.
Crazy. Let's think about all these crazy things that's happening. They prepping y'all right now for 9/11, right? I don't know if y'all saw what was going on. They prepping y'all mentally for 9/11. But wait until October the 12th comes. Do y'all know what happened in October the 12th? Go look it up. Look up October the 12th. Dead serious. Look it up. But you don't want this type of history. So, of course, we're not going backwards, brother. We're going backwards. We're not going forward. We're going backwards. That's when the Moors, baby. Go look it up. So let me show you something. I'm going to play a video real quick for y'all. This dude. And I would like to sit in the room with this guy right here. Him. Are Jews indigenous to Israel? The question should be, what Jews are we talking about? See, if I was in a room with him, I would say, what Jews are we talking about? I mean, I would just ask the question. What Jews are we talking about? What Jews are we talking about?
I'm glad you're holding that up, Sabir. I was gonna say that I was at Whole Food one day and I spoke with a Jewish guy, and I asked him if he knew about that book right there. I told him it was written by a European in 1910, and he said he never heard of the book, but he knows a lot of Negro Jews.
But that's in the Library of Congress. I don't know if you know that or not. That's in the Library of Congress, bro. It ain't hidden. It's in the Library of Congress. But see, my point again, this is the information they won't talk about on the breakfast clubs. They will give you all the white supremacy. They will give you all the white man's the devil, but you're using everything of the white man. So I'm going to play this video, and I want y'all to share it to Tyreek right now, Roland Martin, Boyce Watkins, tweet it out. Let's go. Oh, my brother D.L. Hughley. Let's see if we want to have this conversation. But listen to this guy, and I'll be right back. Listen to this. I'm not going to play all of it, y'all, because I don't want to get, censored on this. But listen to this. Listen closely.
Houston, Texas. LA. Canada.
And then when you tell them where you grew up, they lean in and ask you, where are you really from?
America for a long time, but Polish before that.
Morocco.
German and some Poland.
And Ethiopia.
Scotland.
Persia.
Iran.
Tunisia. I get asked this question a lot. I know some of you are wondering why a guy that looks like me is telling the Jewish story. Well, let me set the record straight. I'm definitely Jewish. So is she, so is he, so are they. Yet, we all come from the same place. Go far enough back and all Jews have the same answer to the question. But where are you really from?
When I was growing up in San Diego, no one ever thought I was Jewish. That's when I learned that to be perceived as Jewish, you needed to look white.
Here's another fun fact. I am Jewish.
You needed a last name like Rosenbaum or Goldstein. You needed grandparents who said, and you probably looked like someone who couldn't run a mile without their asthma inhaler. So whenever I outed myself as a Jew, there were always a few people who did a double take.
No way.
It's impossible. I wasn't white. I played varsity football. No inhaler required. And while some of my grandparents did speak Yiddish, they were just as likely to use Hebrew, Arabic, or Creole when they talked to one another. And that's not just because the stereotypes I've just described are one-dimensional and ridiculous, though they are. It's also because these stereotypes rest on a very narrow and recent view of Jews, totally ignoring most of our history. What exactly do I mean by that? Well, according to Jewish tradition, roughly 4,000 years ago, a man named Abraham began doing something odd. He began to worship one God and one God only. His descendants kept up with this strange practice. Eventually, those descendants grew into an entire nation of people worshiping the same God. And eventually, they carved out a distinct identity and set of practices. That's the basic story. Each of us has a family story that fits into the wider narrative of our people. Today, I'm going to tell you mine, moving backwards through time. We'll climb down the branches of my family tree until we get to the roots. Because as the product of 5 different diaspora communities, I know how complicated it can be to answer the question, where are Jews really from? But the further back we rewind, the clearer the answer becomes. So let's start our journey down the family tree. When I tell people that my mom's from Guyana, they usually react in one of 3 ways. First, they look at me and say, "Where's that?" Or if they're good at geography and they want to show off a little, they'll ask which one. For the record, it's this one. But all that is just a prelude to the most common reaction, which is, I had no idea there were Jews in Guyana. There was a time when the Caribbean was home to a thriving Jewish community.
This is the Tzedek V'Shalom Synagogue. This is a Spanish-Portuguese synagogue in Suriname.
This is Nachliel. He took me on a tour of my family history through the artifacts of Jerusalem's Israel Museum. And you heard him right. This is a synagogue from Suriname that was disassembled, shipped to Israel, and reassembled right here in Jerusalem.
So everything you see in white was basically shrunken down to scale so it can fit into the museum. But all the artifacts are original. Some are older, some are later. And this tzedakah box from 300 years ago tells you a lot. So it reads Pidyon Shivuim, which means rescuing captives, which is unfortunately a very contemporary issue. But imagine a world in which Jews were captured and ransomed on a regular basis. And this is what they're collecting money for.
My ancestors might have gone to services in the synagogue, or maybe a nearby synagogue.
So for the people that don't understand that, right? You heard what he said? And it sounds like zakat. So zakat, people, is a gift that you give, money. Zakat. It's not something you get because you want something. So when I ask people for zakat, that's what I mean. I have a Cash App and a PayPal. Y'all can give zakat right now, right? That's what zakat is. So if someone needs something, you actually give that to them. So that's what he was saying. I know y'all don't understand culture yet, but we're going to go forward, y'all. Okay? Listen up. In Islam, we say zakat.
Called Dachei Yesharim, a synagogue founded by Jews of color. Caribbean Jews.
You heard what he said? Let's go back to that one more time. Let's go back, family. Share this video out.
So it reads Pidyon Shivuim, which means rescuing captives, which is unfortunately a very contemporary issue. But imagine a world in which Jews were captured and ransomed on a regular basis. And this is what they're collecting money for.
My ancestors might have gone to services in the synagogue, or maybe a nearby synagogue called Dachei Yesharim, a synagogue founded by Jews of color. Caribbean Jews, like all Jews, survived because, while remaining uniquely Jewish, they also adapted to and integrated with the cultures around them through marriage and conversion. That's why many Ashkenazi Jews look European, and why many Iranian Jews look Iranian, and why many Caribbean Jews look like, well, me. So what brought Jews to the Caribbean? Was it the pristine beaches, the rum, the dance hall beats? Yeah, I wish. It was something a lot less fun. The Spanish Inquisition. Jews lived in the Iberian Peninsula since at least the 1st century CE, and possibly before. By the 14th century, they were thriving, producing some of the Jewish world's greatest scholarship, literature, and art. But things took a dark turn. In 1492, the King and Queen of Spain gave all the Jews in their territory a choice: death, expulsion, or conversion. Though conversion didn't help much when the church suspected you were secretly practicing Judaism and sent the Inquisition authorities after you.
Hold up. I gotta set my Instagram back up, y'all. So they only give you an hour on Instagram. So let's go, y'all. Keep trying to tell you. Bear with me. I'm gonna show you something, brother. What did he say? Expulsion. You see how that works? I bought this book in Spain, brother. In Spain. This whole book is in Spanish. The whole book is in Spanish. The whole book. Spanish, right? So just think about this for 1 second. You're not talking to somebody who sit online looking up stuff in Wikipedia. I told you before, brother, everybody should have this. I keep trying to tell people, Africa versus America. This is only in Spanish and Arabic, and it's no longer available online, but it's $460 for the book in Spanish. I have the English version of this. if you understood real history, Africa, you can look it up online, Africa versus America. Believe me, it's insane. It's freaking, once you understand real history, and y'all can email me, you can get it. Okay? Give me 1 second. Not everybody. I'll have to screen you.
I got a small glimpse into the Inquisition when I visited with the head of the archives at Israel's National Library.
This is a ledger that was run by the administration of the Inquisition in Portugal, in Lisbon, and that's documenting the.
What do you say in Portugal? Hold up.
The different auto de fe that were conducted in Lisbon. How many people were executed? Who was the priest to give the sermon at the time?
This document represents a theme throughout Jewish history. Whether Jews clung to their faith or tried to.
Hold up. So I don't get finances like him to do what he have to do. I don't. But let me show y'all Portugal. This is the Morisco. This is the Moorish Castle. Castelos dos Moros. You can look that up online. It's called the Moorish Castle. Look it up. Oh, it's so much history that's there that I'd have and I collected in my travels, B. Y'all have no idea how deep this rabbit holes go. This rabbit hole go deep, bruh. Hold up. Hold up.
To assimilate, time and again they were seen as outsiders, foreigners who didn't belong. But if Iberian Jews weren't from Spain and Portugal, where were they from? And how did they get to Spain in the first place? Meet everyone's favorite old school colonizers, the empire that's always on our minds. That's right. All hail the power of the Roman Empire. The mighty Roman Empire rolled into Judea in 63 BCE and refused to leave for 6 centuries. Even today, the land is
Hold up. So we're gonna stop that. And y'all can check this out. So I'm gonna share something else with y'all. Y'all ready? Hold up. I can go for days with all of this, B. What you want me to pull out? What they want me to pull out, bro? What they want me to pull out? What they want me to pull out, bro? What's up? Hold up. What they want me to pull out? Come on, which one? I can go there for days with this brother and make the connection. But the problem is, mother freakers are basically lazy as shit. Right? They wasn't expecting you to find this out. No, they definitely wasn't expecting us to find this mother freaker out. Hold up. Hold up. This is me. This is where I was at. Go look this up. Please go Google this. This is me in Cordoba, Spain. See, I don't go play. I need a vacation. It's called Casa de Safardi. Hold up. Casa.
Severe, real quick. I got to grab my daughter. I'll be right back.
Go ahead, brother. Okay. Go look it up. Casa de Safardi. Who are they talking about? Which ones are they talking about? Which one? Which one? Oh, hold up. We're gonna go a little further than that, okay? I dare anybody to try me. Try me. I wait. Okay? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull something else for y'all, okay? Y'all have no idea what the hell is in my head, B. None. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull something else for y'all, okay? Stop typing and come on the feed. If you have something to say. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this other one up. They know better than to do that. Much love. You say they know better than to do that to come on my feed. They don't want to come on my feed. They can try. See, this is not no Google research, babe. This is not online trying to find stuff and make it sound good and dress it up and make it look pretty. No, you literally have to be in these places. And if you can pay a car note, my nigga, get rid of the car note and travel. Okay? Give me 1 second. I'm going to give you another one also. So this is me inside the museum. This is called Diaspora Sephardi. Look it up. That's the spot I was in. Casa de Sephardi. This is where I was at, standing in Córdoba, Spain. Your history is right in front of you, but you let people get on social media and tell you lies, my nigga. Tell you stories of slavery. So if I'm wrong, come and bring it to the cipher, B. Because as soon as you say something, I got something that would knock it out the motherfucking box. I'm an hour and 13 minutes in. I hope y'all hit that Zakat button. Zakat. Okay? So let's move forward. I'm just showing you. So this is not, I'm doing the same thing that brother doing, but I just don't have the finances like that to put it together like that. But it's good. I like it like this. I kind of like it this way. So let me show you a little bit more. Okay? Give me 1 second. Yes, we was in Spain, brother. No doubt. Those are all my books right there. See, that's just some of my books that was in the garage. I just want y'all to take a snapshot of that. This book right here, The Moors in Spain and Portugal, is like $900. That's the most expensive book, but I didn't pay $900, but it's $900 for that book. I just want to show y'all how I get down because I don't do Wikipedia research. So those are my books. You can look it up. So I cross-reference everything, and I sit on the floor and I cross-reference, and I take these books with me when I travel, so I can see if the books is the same or legit. Okay, y'all got that? All right. You got it? So let me help you out. All right. So I don't just talk, I show and prove. So when you see me travel, I travel with all these. Hey, family, Moors is just a name, does not mean anything dark. Okay, come on my feed, family. You some of these YouTubers, man, I got you, but some of these YouTubers be killing me, man. But let me move forward. But you got to go to these places and see these things for yourself, people. You have to go. I got a little bit more to show you. Let's go a little further. This is another, hold on, I'm going to take you inside the museum one more time. Get your shoes, baby. This is up close and personal. Okay? So up close and personal is this right here. Okay? 1483, 1492. This is all in the museum. All in the museum. Okay? Why don't y'all have a conversation on this? Hold up. That's all in the museum, right? So Let me show you something else was in the museum. Let's go down a little further. I got a whole lot of footage, man. I just need the backing. I did the work.
Sabir, can I ask you a question?
Sure, man.
As I obtain my knowledge in the slave trade and Christopher Columbus, and I'm trying to tie it all together. I've always heard the three words: England, Britain, and Spain. And all the books that you've been showing is displaying Spain. So it seems like Spain is a major participant in a lot of things that hasn't been revealed. So, like, what I'm trying to do is like a puzzle. I'm trying to piece it together. How does Spain have a major role?
Because when the Moors fell, we fell in 1491, 1492. Because they had to come together, brother, like they do now. They will come together. They had married into this thing and said, yo, they couldn't take down the Moors, brother. And then they had to find some weak Moors that actually go against other Moors. This is what happens. Listen, fam. If you study Bo Abdel, what you call him played Bo Abdel? Antonio Banderas. Antonio Banderas is from Malaga, if y'all don't know that, the actor. He's from Malaga, Spain. I saw him once when I was in Spain. He walked right past me. I was like, nigga, that's Antonio Banderas. And he has a couple of houses there. But if you go to Malaga and you go to these places, brother, you will actually see this for yourself. But we fought amongst ourselves. So it's like now, for instance, in modern time, you got cats in social media in this conscious community that don't like Sabir. I don't know why. That's why you notice my name don't come up, right? In none of their conversation, if it come up, they ignore it. So what happens? We're doing the same thing that we did back then because we have not learned the lessons yet. We fell, brother. So you can always, that's why I say the cheapest thing you could buy is a nigga and a stick of gum. We doing the same thing because we haven't learned the lessons. So you have different terminology of this. And I'm trying to put this puzzle together with no damn finances, brother. I really am. Don't nobody drop me thousands of dollars, brother. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at these people who they do pay. And you can't get mad at none of these Europeans who actually back their people to put this information out here. You follow me? So this right here talks about the Sephardi diaspora, right? Oh, you should say it this way, Sabir, then maybe you'll get finances. I'll be hearing people say, well, you should say it that way, Sabir, you get finances. Which way you want me to say I can only be authentic of who I am? You follow me? So in this place, I've been to Seville, I've been to Toledo, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. I've been to all of these places, brother. I've been to Portugal, Morocco, Grenada, all these names. I've been to the Inquisition places. Literally have all of them. But Spain was never called Spain until 1492. So the Moors never conquered Spain. Spain was not Spain until 1492, but your so-called black scholars keep telling you that the Moors conquered Spain. And that's what Charlemagne did. This is why I told y'all to share this to Charlemagne. The Moors never conquered Spain. It wasn't called Spain. How could they conquer Spain and wasn't called Spain until 1492? Think about it. And so when you hit somebody with this type of stuff, right, it's a wake-up call. So bear with me. I got some more. I'm going to show you another person that y'all should study too. Please jump on the feed, y'all. Hit the link. So this is the Sephardi's right here. Look what it says. You got some echo on your phone, brother.
Okay, let me.
I'm gonna blow this up.
Is it me or
you?
Is it me?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Let me.
I want y'all to look at this for a second. According to Barcos, whatever, the Visigoths called the indigenous populations of Spain black. So I want y'all to remember, this is the Sephardic book, right? So they would never use the word black. Black is an English term. They would never use black. They would use Negro. Negro is Spanish. Negro is a Spanish word. So if the indigenous population of Spain was Moors, that was us. There it is right there. Berbers or Berber, right? Or Arab population of North Africa. So I'm giving you the facts of me even being in these places. But y'all don't want this because I'm not making it a white supremacy conversation of the tethers and the coons. And nah, put me in a room on any panel and watch how I flow. Okay? So let me give you the source of where this comes from. This is the book, The Non-Jewish Origins of the Sephardic Jews. Listen to me. When you do your research and you travel to these places, believe me, it's freaking amazing. I got another one. Hold up. Y'all better hurry up and get in where you fit in. If y'all taking notes, I hope everybody hit my Zakat button and support button, okay? If you're getting something from this, because you know how these black conscious people are. Tell them to holler at your brother Sabir. I'm going to show you something else. Who knows who this man is? Every Jew know who he is. Anybody know who that man is right there? This is in El Andalus, y'all, what y'all call Spain. Do anybody know who this is? Anybody? Come on. Anybody know who that is? Come on, hurry up. They have a hospital named after him in Brooklyn. Anybody? They call him Moses. Oh, y'all better research this dude. Oh, you better see how many people, how many Jewish people that was there rubbing this mother freaking, even Muslims. Why you got so many books? Which one you want? I even stayed in his hotel in Cordoba. Look him up. I'll type his name in here for y'all. Salam, my sister, my Moroccan sister. Hold on, let's put it in here for a second. Let's put his name in here for a minute. Oh, go look him up. I know you Wikipedia people like to go to Wikipedia, but go look him up. Trust me, it'll help you. And this is why so-called black people in the United States are so far behind, because your scholars and your professors is misleading you. It ain't Sabir Bey. You can put me in a room with your best scholar from Harvard or Howard University. Go look him up online. And I'm over there repping with the feds on, giving the history. And the picture that is taken, the person that took my picture, I've been here many times. They was asking me, was I a Muslim? I said, well, it was what you mean by being a Muslim, right? Because everybody's a Muslim, whether you want to believe it or not, because everybody on his feet submits to do the will of God. Okay? So if you don't know your history, something's truly, truly wrong. So we're going to go there. Okay? I'm an hour and 25 minutes in. Hit that link, baby. Let me hear you. I don't want to see nothing stupid on my feed. I want you to go research, and we don't use Wikipedia on this show, baby. This is the Sephardi book that was there. Medicine in Sephardi. God damn, ain't this a shut your mouth? So imagine having that book. Imagine having that book right there. Did I? No, I didn't speak about him yet. Not yet, because I'm really talking about this Jewish thing right now. But you can come on the feed. Tell them about it, sis. I think I ran across that. I think I did. Did I bring it up? I don't even know if I did or not. Hold up. Got to take a picture of something. I like taking photos. Y'all ask me, listen, focus on what I'm saying to y'all. Y'all should set up something with these Hebrew Israelites or Bena Israel. And the word or Bini Israel, or the house of Israel. I can talk about all these things, B. So let me take y'all there, okay? Yeah, with me. Stop typing and come on the feed. Okay, come on, y'all. Give me some time in a few. I got you, sister. I'm talking to these other people that's on my feed that's always like to type and get free stuff and then run and tell instead of sharing a video to these Hebrew Israelite people. I don't care who you put in the arena with me. Let's go. Blow this one up. The Moorish Jews. Wait a minute, you stop it, Sabir. The Moorish Jews? I thought the Moors was Islam-isms. What book would that be? So, is it making sense yet, y'all? Hold on, let's show you this book. I was in Morocco. My sister's from Morocco too. She can tell you all about the synagogues that's in Morocco. We're not talking about Zionist people. We're not talking about Zionists. We're not talking about Zionists. We're not talking about Zionists. Ask her, is there any Jewish synagogues in Morocco? Ask her that question. Ask her. Am I lying, sis? Brother, if Percy was around right now, Percy would get on his feet and tell y'all how many synagogues we walk past. They got you believing that these people they call Zionists. What I tell you, look what she said. Jews are all over Morocco. Woo, hold up. This is the conversation they don't want. But let me show you the book that comes out of, okay? From, hold up. $1892. $1892. So if you want to talk about the Muslims in Iran, this is a good book. It speaks about the Jews everywhere. Hold up. I got a whole list in this mug. Hold up. But we're not talking about Zionist people. Hold up. You can go through this whole book and find them. Because the people that they're talking about, the Jews, they're not the Jews. They're Europeans. This book got a lot of stuff. It gives you every country that has Jews in it. So the people that y'all see, they're not the original ones. But Negroes was forced into Catholicism. Y'all do know that, right? Y'all was forced into Catholicism. And
Hey, Sabir,
yo, what's up, bro?
can I share some? I want to share something with the crowd as well
Sure.
to also add on to what you're saying. What you taught me a couple of podcasts ago is plain sight knowledge. When you showed me how the doctor cleans his hands and arms like in the performance of voodoo.
Yep.
There's also something that our people should realize that's also in plain sight. They call us brother and sister in identification of who we are. Like a father, when they say God is the father of all creation, God, just like a father is the creation of a daughter and a brother, or a sister and a brother. So when you think about that, think about this. Anytime a person talks about a sister, who are they identifying that label with? Anytime a person's talking about a brother, who are they identifying that label with? And it's common and plain knowledge that if we are understood to be a brother or a sister, and among any other ethnic group in this world,
Crazy. Yeah, that's true.
they identify it to us. So then that tells you that we have to. They already acknowledge that we're the original people. They
told me
acknowledge
that
it
when
without saying it. They're acknowledging it.
Yeah, they was telling us in Morocco when we was there. Like, it was crazy, but they got you telling you that these people that's in Morocco is different than anybody else. No, brother, we're the same. You can listen, we're the same. Let me show you something in this book. I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna show y'all something, okay? So in this particular book, this was done by a Jewish lady. Jews of Morocco, Jews in Morocco, Jews in Algeria. So can they be anti-Semitic? Algeria. Let's go a little further, y'all. Jews in Tunis. Wait a minute. It says Tunis? Jews in Tunis?
What does that mean in Tunis?
Tunisia.
I've never heard that before.
Tunisia. Tunis is Tunisia.
Tunisia. Okay.
Tunis.
Gotcha.
That's North Africa. I was there too. Jews in Libya. Wait a minute. Let's see if we got some more. Where else are they at? Let's see. Let's see. We got more in here. But you let these cats sit up here and lie to you. And sit up here. It's white supremacy, brother. It's the Arabs, brother. But I would say, what Arabs are we talking about? You see how this works? See, this is the thing with me. See, I'm a real researcher, and I take these books with me. This is called The Unknown Arabs. I'm the one that put this book out to everybody. Not Sharif Bey. It was Sabir Bey that did it. Sabir did. This one, The Unknown, the history of the Arabs in Sudan. But y'all believe in the TV Arabs. Y'all don't get it yet? Oh, I keep trying to tell you, I'll be on fire with this mug, bruh. On fire. Try me. Only thing you can sit back, lose your hair, get fat, grow gray hair. You can't stop me.
That's you know what's so crazy? That's actually the American dream, is to gain weight and
yes, playing with me,
become ignorant and to indulge in controversy. That's the That's the real American dream, right
I'm definitely gonna get you on that, brother. Trust me, because you can't defeat me. I know more than what y'all think I know. I give y'all a couple of more books. Take a picture, lasts longer. Take a book. Take a picture, lasts longer. So what you think? I be Googling stuff online, trying to figure this stuff out? I've been there. I've been in these countries, big. I do one-on-one, so y'all can stop asking y'all these 1,000,001 questions, okay? Hit my Zakat button. Hit the donate. How about that part?
You told them what to do. You told them to come on the feed. It just and like I said, once again, going back to what I said before, you follow all these rules at work. Why can't you follow the rules of a man's podcast?
Exactly, because they scared, brother. They want something for free so they can think I'm supposed to tell them, so they can turn around and flip it and do a video, and then somebody see a YouTube or a TikTok and say, well, guess what? I'm going to tell you where this came from. Nope, because I'm going to put stuff in. Listen, brother, I'm going to put stuff in riddles and twist it and make it look crazy so you can't copy it.
Right. Well, I'd like to even go further than that. People like to hide behind text, because when they try to get versed on one-on-one conversation, they can't handle it. You know, they explode. They become unhinged. So instead of becoming unhinged and allowing people to see them to be dissipated, they'd rather hide behind a text. Oh, well, this and that, Sabir Bey. So this and that, Sabir Bey. Stop hiding behind texts and show yourself.
That's what they do, brother. Think about it, though, because they're not used to this, bro. I'm going to be real with you. They're not used to this, because I told you I'm ready whenever they're ready. So this is another Jew, brother. Look him up, too. This is in the quarters of the Jewish and Muslims. This is in Granada, Spain. He's a Jew. He's a Moorish Jew. Now, I'm gonna show you how when you go research something, right? So this is the Jewish and Muslim quarters, people in Spain. This is Granada. That's Granada, Spain. So this brother's name is Yahuda ibn Tabun. I'm gonna say it again. His name is Yahuda ibn Tabun. Now, when you go online, you're gonna see the word Judah, but his name is Yahuda. Bear with me. I'm gonna give you the close-up view of this.
So I have a question for you. Why did they use, because that's his second name that has been that had Ibn in it.
Ibn
Why
just
did they
means
use
son.
that as a
It means
okay?
son,
So they
like,
used that as a common language at that time.
yeah,
Ibn.
like my son's name is Ibn. My son's name is Ibn.
Okay.
So it means the son. It's supposed to be me. It means the son of. That's Arabic.
Okay. I got
Yahuda
you.
ibn Tabun. So the English version of this is Ben, B-E-N. Somebody with the name Benjamin, Ben, whatever, it means Ibn. So this is his name right here. Y'all can look it up. You're going to see a J, not a Y. This is me in Granada. Yahuda ibn Tabun.
So then I also have another question. If I'm okay to
Look,
ask.
there you go. She said affiliation. There you go. And this is what people don't understand. This is why they have to strip you of all of your titles, brother.
Yes, sir.
They have to strip you of all of the titles. This is not Sabir on Wikipedia, bro. So I'm an hour and 38 minutes in. I'm gonna see how good this get. And if anybody wants to join the feed, I keep saying join the feed. Let's have some fun. Hope y'all share this out. If y'all have X, please share this out on X. Hurry up. Hurry up. Because y'all want to have a real conversation. Let's have this real conversation. All these so-called black conscious people. That's me. Look what I got on my head, brother. Oh, you know how many people are upset with that? Oh, you know how many Jews that was mad at me out here when I walked around out here with that on my neck? Hit a yarmulke on my head.
Oh, so that's called a yarmulke. It's
Yes,
like
yarmulke.
almost the same thing as a kufi when in Islam, right?
It's a yarmulke.
Okay.
Ooh, I was pissing them off. I walked around Hollywood with that mother freak on my neck and dare one of them cats to come to me. Because if you went to Cordoba, Spain, you'll see that in the Mosquita. Damn, what's the Mosquita, Sabir? If you went to Cordoba, Spain, where I was at, you'll see that in the Jewish quarters. Oh, yes, you will. That's why they tell y'all to stay away from there. Don't go there. That's Europe. Just go to the door of no return. Stay miserable as hell. Learn about white supremacy. When you had Africans selling Africans, you had all of these people selling each other, and we still doing the same thing today. But
Well,
nobody
they learned all that stuff from us. Like they even learned everything from the Moors. They learned that from us. They learned human trafficking and human trade from us. When we used to sell ourselves, they got into the trade where they felt like it was shown that they could be beneficial by also getting into the slave trade.
right? Let me give you another one. You ain't got to believe nothing I'm saying. I want y'all to look up the invention of the windmill. All the windmills that y'all see out here, those big white things, that's from Islam. They from Muslims. Go look up the invention of the windmill. Go look up the windmill. The Muslims invented the windmill, brother, not the Europeans. Muslims invented the windmill. Go look it up. Muslims' invention of the windmill. So, y'all got time. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm an hour and 40 minutes in, so this is your time to pass the plate, y'all. Let's go. Pass the plate, baby. Let's go. Let's go. So I'm gonna take a quick break and I'm gonna shake you. I'm gonna show you something in Toledo, Spain, when I'm in these places, right? How they come to me and flock to me when I was walking through these places with my fez on my head. When I was walking through these places, I'm not a black man, brother. I'm a Moor and have sense enough to know I'm a Moor. I'm not in no fraternities. I'm not in nobody's clique. I'm not in no Moorish Science Temple. I'm not in none of those things. And some of these people in the Moorish Science Temple is scared of this information. Okay? I got another one. I just want to share this with you. If I can pull this up right here. This is me in Toledo. That's Toledo. And if you look at the ground, it says Judeo. I went to all the Inquisition places as I was filming when I was there. So I'm going to take a quick break. Hopefully y'all men can get some balls and come on the feed, because I'm going to still be king. Bear with me. Y'all better listen to this song.
Here I come, ready or not. Ocean made this record hot. Yeah, he sounded better than Jay. Preach. Real talk, I ain't throwing shots. Certain things that shouldn't stay. Stick can bring me to a stop. But other doors could be closed. Can't already locked. You don't mind being stolen. But you climb to the top. Careful who you leave totally. Cause it's a very long drop. It's a very long drop. It's a very long drop. Money finna come to a halt. There's a new world order shifting now as I talk. World leaders at the NATO summit signing it off. Mine died a couple thousand years ago on the cross. Had some rainy day money locked away in the vault. Till somebody told me salvation couldn't be bought. Christ then became my Lord and Savior as a result. I've moved mountains with the faith the size of grains of salt. Look at all this paper, I can pay whatever it costs. I can't find my way to heaven, who would ever have thought? Reminisce on 9/11, all the people we lost. Named Osama for a tragedy, they knew that was false. Had us caught up in deception, open who was at fault. And this will let the player feel told me who was false. 25 years before I'd ever heard of Rick Ross. If this was 1992, that piece of murder was sauce. My homie said his uncle told him all the murders he caught. The third, the more he heard him talk, but it was all he was taught. Stores still don't show us love after all we done bought. I reached my pinnacle with the subliminal insults. I'm not a criminal, nor do I understand that talk. So I keep speaking in the language that distort my thoughts. To him that's kin to you. So before I catch an assault or give a sense to you, out the doors I walk, but I remember you and pray my heart absorbs no frost like I December's doing. Pray to God that yours defrost like when the winter's through. But it's more my fault. Even not enough, I stop just throwing more below frost. Still got some tennis shoes that I'm surely gonna floss and walk around on pigeon toe like I don't normally walk. Cause I paid $150 more than what they normally cost. Cause I got mine a whole 2 weeks for yours can even be bought. Knowing my rent is due and I'm 200 short, so I've lost. It's hard enough, I gotta tell this landlord that I'm short. You know, like tennis do, but bothered even more cause I'm lost. Knowing I know the truth, but eating from the fork of the false. Just like a thing to do and seem as if the more of the sauce I put up in the stew, the more I get, the more to bit off. The more I tend to chew, the more I see myself with no pulse. And bomb the chemicals, cause death is the result of it all. Lord, I repent to you for every single thing that I talk, that I pretend to do, that clearly never showed in my walk, that I resembled you, but hinted who was supposed to have been taught, so that they can improve, present the news, and more can exalt, so they can know the truth. And I'm gonna answer the cloth, spiritually ridiculed, because I carry the cross. It's funny how you people run up, that I resembled you, but hinted who was supposed to have been taught, so that they can improve, present the news, and more can exalt, so they can know the truth. And I'm gonna answer the cloth, spiritually ridiculed, because I carry the cross. It's funny how you people run up to me trying to insult, asking if I do gospel music as if I'm the one off. To not confuse it, I'ma speak the gospel long as I walk. But put no title on my music, no whatever I talk. It's not diluted, therapeutic, about to fix my exhaust. And try to church on Sunday morning in my favorite Lacoste. Human beings in the mob. What's a mob to a king? What's a king to my God? What's my God to a non-believer that don't believe in anything?
Gemstones, baby. Chicago. When you come on this show, you get entertained, baby. That's my man Gemstones from out of Chi-Town. I told you before, you got a lot of fake, scary ass black people in the United States, bro. A lot of fake white folks. So this was me in Toledo when I was there by myself. I almost damn near died walking up these steps because the steps was totally different out there, and I was hot, and I had to run there from Madrid directly to Toledo, Spain, and right back. Not Toledo out here, but Toledo, and it was hot. And I was going into the Inquisitions, right? And the people that was around me should have saw how many people was looking at me like, nigga. They started talking to me. They knew everything about the Moors, bro. Everything about the Moors. Everything about the Moors, man. But niggas be like, no, we don't want to talk about the Moors here, brother, because we got to chase that bag, brother. We got to chase the bag, homie. The bag is what's up, bro. Chase the bag. bro. Chase the bag, homie. So, yes, you need finances to do what you need to do, but you don't sell your soul for it.
Agreed.
You know, if you can sell your soul to tell you the truth, can you really do that? Can you really sell your soul? But let's go back to what the law says. And that goes for everybody.
Right.
Allah will test you in 3 ways. I keep trying to show you this to y'all. Allah will give you what you want immediately and test your gratitude. Allah will give you what you want with little delay and test your patience. Allah does not give you what you want and test your faith. And trust me, I live by this. And all these fake people, and I know I got a lot of fake people on my feed. Nigga, y'all can't sway me no which way. Don't tell me to get into politics. Don't tell me to get into none of that. Set it up on every platform. And I don't have a hateful bone in my body for nobody. None. But y'all are the scary ones. And that's why the Tariq Nasheed's in my head, because he tapping into y'all craziness. He understand you. Trust me, Tariq understand y'all. I'm trying to tell you. They know you.
We like to be hyped. We like to be entertained. So they dig into what we like. And you want to stay correct on that.
Exactly. But there's another brother I want y'all to look up too. Look him up. Ibn al-Batir. There's another Ibn brother. How many people heard of him? Ibn al-Batir. You see my kafaya on, right? That's in Spain too. His name is Ibn al-Batir. How many people y'all heard of him? He was a herbalist. Oh, go look his books up. Ibn
al-Batir.
B-A-T-A-R. Look him up real fast, brother. Make me out of a liar. Tell me who he is.
Ibn al-Batir.
Yeah.
Ibn al-Batir.
I'll put it up here for you.
Okay. Thank you. I needed that, my brother. Thank you.
Well, as a matter of fact, I'll do one better. I give it another way. That's me and my kafaya. Y'all want to talk about all these herbalists? Let's give you another version of them. I'm gonna show you much better. What's up, baby? What you get? Macaroni and salad. Did you look him up yet, bro?
I did.
So what did it say about him?
Says what he discovered. It keeps coming up with Wikipedia, but I know that people can write anything they want on Wikipedia.
It should be more than Wikipedia though. But just look at, he gets books out. He has a book out. This is the better version of it. $11.97 to $12.48.
Okay. It says, which Ibn al-Batir later identified as having anti-cancer properties, which can be used to treat tumors and neoplastic disorders. Neoplastic disorders. I think I'm saying that word wrong, but it said in some type of disorders that it was also used to treat. It's interesting.
Oh, he has a book. He has books on all of this, bro. Like this is why we don't know nothing about Ibn Sina, none of these people, because mentally black folks are sick in the United States.
Well, they try to appeal to our innermost self. I mean, because they separated us from knowledge. They told back in the past when we were trying to educate ourselves, they would add a consequence to us educating ourselves. Now that it's available to educate ourselves, we don't want to educate ourselves. It's just like the story about the young elephant. The young elephant was tied up, and the young elephant would tug against the chain, and the young elephant could get away from the chain. But once the elephant became a 2,000-pound adult, in which he could pull that chain out of the earth, he wouldn't tug against it because he still had that mental mind state that was trapped to the fact that he could not pull against this chain. It was impossible. And that's the same thing with our people. We feel that once we were held to consequence, for wanting to educate ourselves. Now that it's available for us to educate ourselves, we don't want to educate ourselves because we still feel of that consequence. What can it? And then also we also question the fact. Well, how can it benefit us to educate
That's
ourselves?
what they say. How would it benefit us? That's what they'll say. How can it benefit us now? Like, come on, man. How could how is that voting going on? Is that voting benefiting y'all right about now?
Exactly. But that FUBU, that Gaga, that Yeezys, oh, that benefits you just fine. Or that gold chain, or that gold watch, or going on a leisure trip. That benefits you just fine. But knowledge, oh no, that's a waste of time now.
But this is the thing. Like Frantz Fanon said, the oppressor will oppress the oppressed until the oppressed eventually oppresses themselves. And this is really what is happening with our people.
Yeah, well, definitely.
This is really what's happening. So this is the price of the book, right? If you notice, it says the Spanish edition. So you won't get it in English unless you get in contact with me. But this is the price for the Spanish edition, $4.52. Okay, so that that joint is crazy right there, brother. Oh, it's so. If you would like to reach out to me and have these conversations, we can about Spain, the trip, the history, the Moors. This is the book right here, brother. So that's the book. So that's the Spanish version for $4.52. So imagine, unless you speak Spanish. Okay.
Well, I'm going to reach out to you because I need some information as far as time, and I'll explain it to you more specific when I email you. Time is what I need, if that makes sense. But like I said, I don't want to explain it. Go into full detail.
You know, it's funny. Time. They say time never was when man was not.
What does that mean? It's interesting, but what does that mean?
Let me explain this to you, brother, because timing is an action. Time doesn't exist. Everything is always constantly moving. You follow me? It's always constantly moving. Everything vibrates, bro. Everything vibrates. Everything is always in motion. You see what I'm saying? That's why when I told you what Bob Marley said, the people who's trying to make this world worse don't take a day off, so why should I? So this is one of the photos also of Francisco. This is in the museum I was in Córdoba, Spain. That's a brother right there. This is not online, people. This is me inside the museum. I got a lot of these photos and a lot of these videos, people. I got a lot of them, a lot of these photos. So, I do gotta get off the feed in a minute. I mean, I can go like another 10 hours. Everybody support. If I get like a 10 grand, I'd probably $5 grand. I'll probably go another 5 hours with y'all.
Well, you know what I'm thinking in my head. I think that if we can afford it, in which, like I said, I'm finna start doing it regardless. Every week when you're on here, just like throw $5 or $10. You know what I'm saying? Something. Something is always better than nothing. Whatever you can afford. You know, every week. And then since you got so many prescribers, I mean, it can add to the plight.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, I know. It's it sounds good sometimes, but it's funny, brother. I just gave up on that part, brother. So people can do what they want to do. So this is what it is. Secrets have a cost. They're not for free.
Right.
Not now, not ever. And I don't have no secrets in any of this information. Anything that's secret, honestly, people, is called sacred. C. Freeman L. used to talk about that a lot. He said anything that's secret is called sacred. You just drop the vowels in it. Sacred, secret. So I thought about it for a minute. I said, damn. I don't know. Man, what do y'all think? So
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna drop my $10 donation today. And I encourage all my brothers and sisters of all creeds, of all colors, to do the same for you. Because you need it. And this knowledge that you provide for us is invaluable. So you deserve it, and we should promote this. This is something that is necessary.
But you know who I would like to talk to, honestly, bro. And I keep saying this is not that I want to get on. I would do a sit down with Charlemagne, not on the Breakfast Club. I would sit on with him one-on-one. Seriously, I really would. Like no cameras, no nothing, and we just talk, but we record it. That'd be dope as hell. I don't want to be on the Breakfast Club with that because I understand that I don't want nobody honestly to jeopardize their job for me telling the truth. That's just what it is.
Right. But Charlemagne, man, that dude be throwing some real bad curveballs.
Well,
I mean, I've seen him.
Brother, you have to understand their positions, brother. I was there on radio.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm just a dude that will push the envelope.
Right.
You know what I'm
'Cause,
saying?
I mean, the questions that he throw to some of these people that really rises their anger. And I can't say that I don't blame them. I mean, I know it's his job to do that, but the curveball questions that he asks, it says sometimes it makes you believe that it's not really necessary for you to ask that question, that specific question.
Well, maybe it's
Not
for him.
question, but that specific question. And he throws that specific question right out there to you. You got to expect it from him.
Listen, we get ready to go to, God willing, to back. Well, this would be my second time going to Portugal, but we get ready to go to Portugal. Is I believe it's supposed to be November. But yeah, man, it's gonna be dope. So I'm gonna take people to the Moorish Castle in Portugal. We're gonna walk up there. We ain't gonna drive it there. We're gonna do it again. So this will be my second time going to Portugal. And I'm gonna tell you something. There's a lot of history in Portugal, big. A lot of history that's there. So let me leave y'all with this. The Arabs that are under the loose, there were also Arabs that are under the loose in the southern part of Spain. The Arabs that are under the loose, the Arabs that are under the loose was the first to be enslaved and taken to America after the defeat in 1492. So remember, October the 12th, y'all, not September the 11th. They're going to have y'all capped up on. Okay.
I looked up October the 12th, and it came back something as Christopher Columbus.
Yes, Columbus. That's when he came in. That was the fall of the whole Moors. Dude, I got a picture of his coffin. It's in Seville, man. Is Jordan sitting right there? I'll do it at a lecture though, but I do have his coffin though, man. But yeah.
But it says Christopher Columbus expedition makes landfall in the Caribbean.
Yeah, in the Caribbean.
1492.
Yep.
And you said, like you said, that was the fall of the Moors, correct?
The Moors had to fall first, brother, before they could do anything. And they had came together for the downfall of the Moors. That's what happened.
Spain, Britain, and English colony, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
So I wanted to go down. I supposed to before the pandemic. It was a sister wanted me to go down to the Caribbean. She wanted me to hit all the Caribbeans. But this is the book right here, bro. That's the King of Morocco. She was presenting the book to the King of Morocco. That's her name right there. And in this book, it's about 244 pages. But what in this book, I was trying to find it when I was in Spain in Spanish, but she found paperwork that was in a basement, and they was trying to come at her hard body, but she presented it to the King of Morocco. It's called Yeah, man. So it's a lot of history that's out here, brother, that our scholars are not talking about. And they're not talking about the slaves at Harvard. They're not even speaking on that one. So before I close out, let me show y'all this. And I hope y'all share this. I didn't want to go 2 hours. I hope this is not too long for some people. I was trying not to make it. But if you take the music out, it's less than 2 hours. So this is the document I got when I was in Harvard. Harvard Legacy and Slavery. I have this too. It's about 134 pages when I went to Harvard. This is what I picked up. And the lady, when I was there, the lady she told me where I had to go at to find it. When I was at Harvard, I've been to Harvard probably 3 times. 3. But the information is out here. It's not hidden. Somebody said, please let us know on your next trip 2 weeks. Why? Why you say 2 weeks? I don't let nobody know 2 weeks. When I'm gonna let y'all know 2 weeks for? Somebody said 2 weeks. Because you get 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yeah, but I mean that's crazy. You should never let nobody know how you move, because you never know what their intentions are.
But they must have got money just to spend. You got 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Or they just saying it just to be saying it. So this is slavery in Harvard. The enslaved man as a Moor. You see that? So share this with them. Right there. Let's blow it up a little bit more. I have this document too, brother. So this whole document is 134 pages. Talks about the Moor that was enslaved at Harvard. Okay? We Israelites don't care about. Well, what is the nationality of an Israelite? What the hell is an Israelite anyway? What the hell is an Israelite? Niggas talking about these niggas talking about they Israelites, right? But their name is Kenny, Johnny. Get a
Well,
come here.
I'll tell you what. Since he wants to go there, let's go here. If he looked up in the English language books the melanin theory, which shows you where all mankind was created from the dark skinned race, I don't think he wants to have that conversation.
I will murder any of these Hebrew Israelites, brother.
We don't want to have that conversation.
Listen, brother,
You
let me
just
tell you
talking.
something.
You don't want to have that conversation.
These niggas work for the same white man, and then they get their checks. Their name is Tommy Gregory or Tony or
Facts.
Anthony. Run around looking like Power Rangers. You don't really want it with me, brothers. Y'all don't really want it with me.
Yeah.
Trust me, you don't.
Yeah.
And this is not a smack or a stab on any certain brothers that I do know that is Hebrew Israelites.
Because he doesn't realize we're with the Caucasian man, we're more connected to him than he is to us. And people don't even realize it, but they sugarcoat it and they throw us off by these labels: black man, white man. Those are throw off labels. When you go into the history and the origin of something, then you understand why they're doing what they're doing, like white supremacy. There's no such thing as racism or race. It's technically called in its substance discrimination. But they don't realize that as well. They want to keep propagating things that are not real in order to make it a reality. That's how they work.
Let me say this, man. Listen, let me say this with you. And I think that's my stalker, brother. So bear with me. That may be the stalker. No disrespect to any of the brothers that's Hebrew Israelites, but I think that's my stalker. So by the time this song is over, he got time to come on the feed. Okay? By the time this is over, he has time to get on the feed. So I'm going to leave this quote up here about Ibn Khaldun. So you let these dudes try to be men all the time. And that's what I do. I let him come on the feed. He's been on here for 2 hours and they never come on the feed. So
like I always say, they hide behind text. So they're a text warrior. That's all they are. They'll never be no more than that. They'll never graduate to a real person, but just a text warrior.
So I'm going to lead this up here. This is Ibn Khaldun, brother. You see the name down there about the past resembles the future?
Yes, sir.
So this is Ibn Khaldun's book. So if a Negro tell you don't read anything, y'all need to run from them real fast. Run real fast, brother, because we are like a dying breed, brother, and we got to save these young cats. So y'all can email me. I'm going to put my email up here one more time. Because you really don't want it with me. Trust me. I gave y'all 2 hours and I wasn't even going to be on here for 2 hours, but I gave y'all 2 hours of my time. There's something I can't get back. So set it up. I'll put my email up here. I appreciate everybody that came on the feed. Now, since I went 2 hours, I may not come back on again. So I hope everybody have a wonderful evening on purpose. Okay? But listen to this song, brother. Don't go anywhere yet. I got one last song for y'all. One last song. Please share this out right now because we are a dying breed.
We are. Indeed, indeed. We've already died mentally.
My brother Jim, brother.
I had a dream that one day, God in my generation would not be afraid to be himself, but walk in the divine purpose that God has set for their lives. We gonna be alright. I had a dream that one day, the girls of my generation would have more self-love, respect themselves more, and walk in a divine purpose that God has set for their lives. We gonna be okay.
Track jackets, dreads, true religion jeans, and a weedy smell. Everybody dressed alike, deep as hell. Unprepared for life, could barely read a spell. Shorties walking around scared to be themselves. No one out is serving in the streets prevail. 6 feet below the ground or either jail. Rappers that they follow after feed them tales. Another generation's been set up to fail. I can just make it through the night, trying to find the light.
life. Please don't take my love. Tracks in their heads, blue extensions lead through their feet and nails. In and out of smoke sessions, chief and ales. Skirts lifted just enough to see their tails. Everybody walking down the street and nailed. Granny raised the seed they've barely even held. Attracting STDs more than they do males. Lack of self-esteem because of deep betrayal. Another generation's been set up to fail. Granny always said she's praying through the night. Beauty's deep inside. Dream has died. You can hear my cry. Freedom bells will never ring, misled by what our leaders tell. Speeches filled with information that complete you pale, but won't disclose it. Please expose it. I need more details. Everything should fall that comes from greed. Philosophies of prophecies are that of prophecies. The honey fans for money bands that come at running speed. The stunning fans are thrilled as bills left the floor with cheese. A mother protects the saviors from the falls. Tried their best to lock the doors, but couldn't save us all. The praying hands heal a man and bring him back to life. And it's done in Jesus' name, and how can you deny Christ? The fight is real, my pipes, I feel the toes that break through stones. Invite the kills to watch your bones when you embrace my stone. I hope and pray that coming day we're walking on this trail. The God's faithful shine His grace and save us from ourselves. Sometimes I hope to God that we excel. Before we die, the water's running dry inside the wells. The public schools that I attended should have been and burned. The teachers said they still get paid if I don't ever learn. My neighborhoods have been destroyed. The moral institutes, they pick and choose and have the devil. The men they never trust a woman. They have license this is filthy as the swine. The poor because they spit the
Peace, my brother.
They hate the